guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this magnificent, magnificent Monday. What makes it so magnificent is not the weather. The weather outside is frightful, man. It's been raining. Anyway, why is it magnificent? Because double C's are everywhere. There goes one. Oh, there's another one. They're everywhere. Anyway, and guys, if you don't have them, you've come to the right place. All right? Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. No limits. I really and truly believe that. No limits. Let me honk a few notes, and we'll get back to it. Anyway, what a warm-up. I often think, when I warm up like this. As you know, I have Vacchiano on the brain, Broyles on the brain, Jerry on the brain, not necessarily in that order. But whenever I'm thinking of Vacchiano, I think, what in the world would he think of that warm-up? He was very much, that was his idea of a warm-up. I don't know how I would be able to deal with that. Salomon, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing, Salomon? Anyway, that's not the point. Now back to Jerry, who was constant, always on my mind, little Willie Nelson. Jerry, I heard him, and most of the people out listening to this have heard him at different times. Forget double C's. Triple C's, quadruple C's. Above the triple C, they were squeals. They were. But there was actual notes up to a triple C. There's no question about it. And I just sort of dismissed it. Now, at the time, I was playing professionally. Then I got into teaching, as you know. And, a triple C had meant nothing to me. When absolutely nothing to me. Okay? I had a double C. Everybody loved it. I had better chops than 99% of the people that I came in contact with, professional or otherwise. I was good. I was working 40 hours a week teaching and another how many teaching privately. Triple C was nowhere. Okay? But the fact of the matter is, now in my semi-retired state, guys, there really are no limits. I told you on my birthday, I am going for the triple C. The E's are there every single day. The G's were killing it yesterday. They're not there today. That happens a lot. Here today, gone tomorrow, which means they were not completely right. Okay? And until they're completely right, you're not going to hear them. But I'm telling you, they're there. And it wouldn't have entered my mind to go for this, 6 months ago. But here we are. And I made it my birthday's resolution. And that's it. I'm going for it. Now, when I started going for the triple C, I really and truly sort of had to start thinking again. Now, open myself up for a lot of wise remarks with that one. But guys, the double C was so second nature. So easy. Warm up, forget it. To go farther, all of a sudden, I had to think about this and analyze what's going on. And at the end of the day, if I believed in what I was saying and what I believed Jerry had been saying for the last 50 years, number one, relax the corners. Number two, when you relax the corners, you can thicken the tongue. And when you thicken the tongue, you do the first two, you play with less and less air. Now think about what I just said. Why in the world can't you just do more of the same to keep going? My chops are completely relaxed on the double C. I realized that. I thought they were. The double C was wide open and I wasn't hurting my lips. I thought it would, but all of a sudden I'm trying to go above that and I had to analyze what I'm doing. Oh, there's some tension there. There's some tension there. So I had to relax that even more. And the E comes out. And the E comes out and there's some tension there. Okay? So in order to go to the next level, I have to relax it even more. Now, as you know, I just can't relax it and leave it like that. You're going to stretch. You have to thicken the tongue. Okay? So, that is what I'm doing. And when you thicken the tongue, unless you want to blow it all apart, you have to, I can't believe I'm using so little air to get that enormous sound. I can't believe it. Okay? But the more you relax, the more you thicken the tongue, guys, there is no reason I can't play a triple C. And you can't play a triple C. And anybody can't play a triple C or a quadruple. There is no reason. The fact of the matter is, guys, with true power, there is no limits. That's why we call it true power. Not the fake stuff. True power. Now, with that said, I'm adding different things, SFE. I'm adding meditation for double Cs. Guys, there's no better way to relax the corners of your whole body than to meditate. And guys, that is where I'm going with this. That is absolutely 100% where I'm going with this. And I'm taking this into my pitching and all this sort of stuff. Guys, for sidelight, last summer I threw for the first time significantly, at my age, almost 70 years old, I was throwing 90 miles an hour. Now you think about that. And knowing what I know now, pushing back the envelope, I just have to relax more. I have to compress more to go up to 95, 97, and I will do that next summer. Okay? And anybody out there, if you're kids and you want to make the baseball team, if you have kids or a nephew or something like that that's struggling to make the baseball team, guys, send him my money. I'll give him true power, and he'll be D1 by the time he goes to high school. Guys, if I can throw 90 miles an hour, this 18-year-old stud muffin can't do the same thing? That's what I'm talking about, guys. There are no limits. And we as trumpet players, with pencils and gadgets and tension and all this sort of stuff, we are putting limits on ourselves that you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. Do you think Vacchiano, in his wildest dreams, would think that one of his students could play an E above double C like that? And then drop right down into Arbin or whatever the case may be? Go right to the E flat. You think he wouldn't dream of that. There are no limits. And guys, I tell you what, I am not going to turn into a lean, mean triple C machine. I have no desire whatsoever, once I get there, to work to try to keep it. I really don't. I really don't. And I told you, I'm not giving you a day-to-day update that I did this many Clark studies and I've got up to the number 37. I'm not doing that. Okay? When it's there, you'll hear. And it will happen. I don't put time limits on things, but I think it's going to happen before my birthday. Now, handful of those G's, I told you, were big enough that I absolutely, if I wanted to stretch and straighten it, I could have squeaked it up to triple C, but that's not what I'm after. That's not what I'm after. There's plenty of that garbage going out. There is plenty of that garbage going on, and that's not, I don't want to go there, okay? So it's going to be a legitimate note, and it's coming. But guys, there's no reason in the world when I get to the triple C I can't go up again. The same philosophy. If you believe in the philosophy that I'm saying, and needless to say, I do, and for the 1,100 people that are subscribing and tuning in every day and buying the books and buying the 1SB. Oh, speaking of the books, guys, the book of the month which is not the book of the month. It's turning into the book of every other month now, but I'll get back to that. But the book of the month will be out this weekend. Okay, it's all done. I have to get it edited, and I got to get to the printer. That's all busy work that I have to get done, and I will do it this weekend. But it will be out, and it is entitled "It." Yeah, we're talking about Herseth. Herseth, baby. He's it in my book. Anyway, that's that. But guys, there are no limits. And if you have limits on your playing that are frustrating you, guys, you're doing something wrong. Let me help you. Let me help you. If you don't have a 1SB, please, guys. Christmas is coming. Have your wife or somebody give you a Christmas present. Okay? Throw in a book. True Power to the Max, Double C Manifesto. And the musicians aren't back yet, guys. I'm still charging $20 for a lesson. Guys, that's going to change. I'm not doing that forever. Once we get past 20, I might go up to 50. So I'm telling you guys, get on board with it because it's happening. I'm as busy as can be. The health and fitness side of the business is taking off. All of a sudden, there's doctors in Pakistan that want my cleanse books and everything. I mean, it's crazy what's going on. There are no limits. None. Anyway, eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all.